Hey everyone, welcome back. So in today's lecture, we'll be studying about paste special. Yes, a very interesting feature it is. So what is the difference first between paste and paste special? Pasting means what? Just, taking up something and pasting it somewhere else without any changes. Okay. But paste special means copying or cutting something and pasting it somewhere else, but with changes. Okay. With the desired changes to be more precise. Okay. So first, let's see what is the shortcut for paste special. Let's see that first. So we already know, guys. What is the shortcut for paste? We know it's Control plus V, right? This is the shortcut for paste. What is the shortcut for paste special? Paste special. For this, we use Control plus Alt plus V. So this is the difference. Now, why this difference? Because of course the functioning is also different, right? So now let's see what is meant by paste special. So what is meant by paste special? So I have already told you paste special means pasting something but with changes, right? So let's try that now. For example, let me take a simple number here. For example, 3000. Okay. So I want to copy or cut this number from here and paste it somewhere else, but I want to add maybe 1 to it. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to add 1 to it and then paste it. So what do? I'll select this number or maybe this number, anything you can select. Okay, so I'll copy this. Okay, Control C, we already know. Control C, I've copied this. See the dancing borders, that means it is under some work. Okay, it has been selected. Now I'll take it here, for example. Okay, because I want to add 1 to it. So I'm taking it here and I'm pressing Control Alt V. So this dialog box opens. Now in this dialog box, what do? I will go to add. Okay, and what do? I click on OK. You see what happened? It got added to 3000 and we got the result here. Okay, not just 1 or not just 3000. See what happens. What is the benefit of using this feature? I want to add 1 to it. So what do I have to do? First, I have to write equal to sum, then 3000 plus 1, all the cell numbers I have to add, or I just have to write the cell numbers and add them, right? All those things can be avoided when we use this feature here. Okay, so this is how we use this for adding. Okay, the same way we use it for subtracting, multiplying and dividing. Okay, so let us take the example of multiplication. Okay, so again, I'll select 2000 now. Okay, Control C again. Then what do you want to multiply with 2000? 5, the easiest one, yeah? Okay, so I'll take it here to 5 and Control Alt V. Again, the same dialog box opens. Now here I'll click on multiply and OK. You see, 10,000 is the result. You see how it works? Wonderful, no? Okay, so now let's see what other options are there in paste special. So let us open that dialog box again. Now let's see what other options are there. So these were the simplest ones, okay? Adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplying. All right. Now let us see the ones in the top one, okay? The topmost ones. Under paste, see, these were the operations. See, mathematical operations to be more precise, right? Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. These are mathematical operations. Others are just pasting something, but with the help of some changes. Now, what are the changes? We'll see that. But let's do one thing. Let's see the last ones first. They are the easier one, aren't they? Yes? Okay. So let us try with skip blanks and transpose. Okay. So let's see what is meant by transpose. Transpose means actually you are taking certain cells in a column, but you want those cells as rows. Instead of vertically, you want them horizontally. Now, what do? One way is, copying and pasting each cell there, right? Another way is copying and pasting it specially using this transpose feature. Okay, let us try this out. So let's select some cells, maybe let's select from April till August. Okay, copy, Control C. Then I want them here, for example. Control Alt V. I'll click on transpose and okay, you see the magic? Yes. So that's why I always keep telling you that it is actually magical to use Excel with such Wonderful features. Sorry for that. Yeah. Okay, so this is how transpose works. So it just changes the vertical thing into a horizontal thing and vice versa, right? So we are clear with transpose option. Now let us see the other option, skip blanks. You remember? If not, I'll show it to you again. Here it is, this thing, skip blanks. Now what if I want to use skip blanks? Now what is the use of skip blanks? First of all, okay, see these numbers here, 1, 4, 7, but these two here are blank. Okay, let me, remove these first so that it's much clearer. Okay, yeah. So I want to copy these here, these 5 ones. Okay, these 5 numbers I want to copy to the left hand side, but I want to skip the blank ones. Now what will happen? You see the magic first, okay? Then I'll explain you what happened. Okay, so I want to copy these, all right, and then I want to copy them here, okay, where already there is data present. Control Alt V, skip blanks, and okay. Did you notice what happened? If not, don't worry, I'll tell you. What happened? The ones which were blank, right? After 4 and before 7 and after 7. Now what happened here? These were the blank cells, but while copying and pasting it somewhere else, the blank cells were ignored. In the sense, the data which was already present, where we are actually pasting that data now, that data remains as it is. Where instead of or in place of the blank cells which were there. Are you getting confused? Don't worry. Instead of explaining it verbally, I'll show it to you again. What did I do? Yes? Okay. Fine. Okay. Now I'll try it again. I am trying to copy these cells, okay, to the left hand side. Now why am I taking it to the left hand side? Because there is data already there. So you see, if you want, I'll take it on the right hand side now. Okay, let us try that. So I click here. Okay, now I'll write some numbers here, maybe 5, 9, 0. I'm sorry for this. Yeah, 1, 4. And 7. Okay, no, 7 is already there, so we'll write what shall we write? 6. Okay, now what am I trying to do? See, I have to copy these cells from here and I want to paste them here, but by skipping blanks, right? So what am I going to do? I will select these cells, Control C, and now see the magic. What I am doing is Control Alt V, and I click on skip blanks. Now please notice what happens. I've clicked on skip blanks. What will happen? This 1 and this 6, these two numbers will remain as it is. All others will be changed to what? To the ones which I have copied. Okay, so okay, and see, 1 and 6 are as it is, as they were, and other numbers got changed. They are the same which were there in the previous one from where I have copied the numbers. Is it clear to you guys? Yes? Alright. Let's go ahead now. Now let us see what is meant by paste link. Okay. See this option here? Paste link. Now let's see what does that mean. Alright. So let us select this data here. April, May, June, July, August. I am copying all of these cells. Okay. So of course, how do we copy all, adjacent cells or the cells which are nearby to each other? By using shift and the arrow keys, right? So I've done that. I have selected these cells. Now I want to copy these cells to some other sheet, for example. Okay. So as you can see, I have this sheet 1 here. I'm currently working on sheet 2. How do you know that? Because this is highlighted here. That's quite obvious. So now I want to copy these cells to sheet 1. So one way is just copying from here and pasting it there. Simply, right? Control V wala. But I want to do it, specially. How? By pasting the link I want to do it. Now, what is the benefit of doing that? By pasting the link, what happens is whatever changes I make here, the same changes will actually reflect in that sheet also where I have pasted this data. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's try it out, okay? So Control C, I have copied this data. Now I'm pasting it here anywhere, okay? But I'm using Control Alt V and paste link. Now what happens? You must be thinking, well, it's the same thing. There is no difference, but no, see the difference now. I will make a change here. Maybe instead of April, I want it as 1. Okay, for example. Now let's see if the change actually occurred there or not. Let's go to sheet 1 and see. The change appeared here, right? Now do you understand the difference? What happens? What is the difference between paste special and paste? This is the way how we can make changes without any effort. Right, guys? Okay. Now let's come back to this sheet and let us try with other options which are there. So I want to copy this and then Control Alt V. Now we have seen these operational functions or the operations which are there: skip blanks, transpose, and paste link. Okay. Now, let us come to these options which are there at the top. Okay, formulas, values, formats, comments and notes, validation, all using source theme, all except borders, column widths, formulas and number formats, and values and number formats. Okay, so let's see them one by one now. Now, let's see what is meant by pasting, especially the formula. Now, for that, I actually need a formula here. So let us write a formula here. Sum, and I want to select 2000 and 1500. Bracket close. Understand this carefully, guys. Okay, I am selecting two cells here. I want their sum and enter. So here comes the formula. Can you see it in the formula box here? Up here, sum C4 is to C5. Okay. Now I want this formula to be copied to some other cell, but I don't want the answer copied to some other cell. What does that mean? Let's see. Um, okay. Let us try just copying this number here. Okay, let us try that. Let's see what happens. If I am copying just this number simply, it is giving me 0 because it is again calculating with that formula. But of course, there are no numbers for that. So it cannot calculate and it gave me the answer 0. Now let us try this with Control Alt V and formulas. Okay, so I copied this. Okay, and Control Alt V and formulas. So you see again the number 0 comes. Why? Because again there are no numbers from where it can actually calculate the formula. Okay, for that let us do one thing. All right, okay. Let us do one thing. Let us enter some more data here. Okay, maybe I'll enter 50, then 40, then 30, then 60. I'm doing this because I want to see what happens. I actually want you to see what happens and how does it work. Can you see this is changing here? Yes, it came up to be 50. Why? Why now? Because we copied the formula. So whichever formula was there here, it will work according to the formula. This was taking C4 and C5, but here it is taking D2 and D3. Okay, so here it is taking D2 and D3. Okay, so it will calculate it automatically according to its own will. Whatever it feels is fine. Okay, so basically it is just copying the formula here and not the number or the result. I hope you're clear with that. Yes. All right. Okay. So now again we are copying something. Okay, and then I'm selecting maybe this cell here. Control Alt V. Let's come to the next one. Values. Now what will happen in values? In the previous one, what happened? That 3500 which we had taken, remember? That 3500 was actually because of a formula. So when I'm copying that, the formula got copied. But now I don't want the formula to get copied. I just want that value to be copied. So what will happen? Let us try that. So I'll select it again. Okay. I'll select this again, Control C. But now I only want the value to be copied and not the formula. So it should be as it is. Control Alt V and values. Now let's see what happens. 3500 again. No formula, nothing. Okay, fine. This is how it works, guys. Okay. Now let us see more options there. Formats. Now the number format will get copied. So if it is in a percentage format, it will be copied, copied as it is. If it's in a general format, see, I'll show you how it works. I'm clicking on this, and can you see these here? These are the different formats in which we are entering the data in the cell. So at present, this is in a general format. Let us try it with currency format. See this? Okay. Now let us try it with maybe percentage. Fine. So these are the different formats. So I am just copying the format from here. This is what it is trying to say. So let us try this out. Okay. And Control Alt V and formats. So let's see what happens. The format got copied, but not the number. Now let us enter some number here. See, it's again in the same format. You see the difference? Yes, magical, no? Isn't it? Okay, so this is how it works, guys. I hope you're being able to understand all of this. Okay, let's try it again with some number. Okay, with this same number we'll try. Okay, and here Control Alt V. The next one is comments and notes. For this, I need to add a comment first. So here, for example, I want to add a comment. Okay, either you can add a comment from here. I'm writing good, all right, and done. So this is the comment I have entered here, or I have pinned here. Now from here I want the comment to be copied and not the number. Understood? I do not want the number which is there in the cell. I just want the comment to be copied somewhere else. So Control C, all right, Control or okay, first let me take it here. There is no comment here, right? Control Alt V and comments and notes. Okay, so you see this small thing here, pink color thing? Can you see this at the corner? See the comment here got copied, but not the number, right? Okay, now let us look at more options which are there. So again, I'll select this only. Control Alt V. Now what else is there? Validation. Okay, guys. So validation is something different. Data validation is something, in which you actually enter a special criteria. Okay, in which you are actually entering some, boundary or border, or like, कि इससे ज़्यादा you don't want the number. The number should not exceed 6,000, for example. Okay, so this is some criterion which you are giving it. So that we'll see later on, because I have not taught you about data validation as of now. So let us come to all using source theme, all except borders, column widths, formulas and number formats, values and number formats. Okay, guys. So formulas and number formats, we have already seen, right? Formula we have seen separately. Format we have seen separately. Here, formula as well as the number format, both will get copied. That's the only difference. Okay. Values and number formats, again, the 3500, only the value and its format, like percentage format, for example, only that will get copied, not the formula. Fine, so I don't think I need to, show this here. Now the remaining ones are all using source theme, okay, all except borders. So let us come to all except borders. Okay, suppose I see at present I have the borders surrounding it, right? This 48485. This is looking a bit awkward, no? So let us get it back to general format. Yes. So for this number, I have the borders surrounding it. Okay. Now suppose I am removing all the borders around it. See this? Okay. Now I want to copy this from here, and maybe I want it here. Control Alt V, all except borders, and okay. So see what happened? The number, matlab everything whichever is, whatever is there in the cell, everything will get copied in, just leaving beside what? Leaving behind the border thing which we have changed. Okay. So if you see it here, see, if you see it here, there are no borders surrounding it, but here the borders are surrounding it. So all except borders, everything in the cell got copied here except for the border change, right? Is that clear? Okay, now again, copy, Control Alt V, and column width. Okay, for this you need to increase the column width first. All right. Okay, suppose I have increased this column's width. Okay, now I want to copy this from here, and suppose I want it here. Notice the difference. Okay, first just see this column D. It is shorter, it is less wider, you can say, right, as compared to E. Now what am I doing? Control Alt V, column width. See the difference now. See, the width changed, but the data did not get copied here. Only the column width has actually changed, but the data 484.85, that did not get copied here into this cell. All right, guys. Okay. Now, let us try with the other options left. Formulas and number formats I've told you, values and number formats I've told you. Now the one thing remaining is all using source theme. So now let us see what that means. So you see what happens in source theme or all using source themes, it just means whatever formatting you have done in the cell already, everything, irrespective of what all formatting is there, everything will be copied as it is. Whether it is the comments which you have entered, the color, the font color, the color filled which you have chosen, everything will be copied as it is. Okay, so let us try with all using source theme. So I'm selecting these two cells, Control C again for copying, and here I want to paste these two completely as they are. Control Alt V and all using source theme. So you see the color which was filled, the font color, the comment which was there. Can you see this here? The comment which was there, even that got copied. Everything will get copied. Okay, now what is the difference? Suppose I just want to, copy the values which are there in the cell, but not the formatting thing. So what do I do? Again, I'll select these. Okay, Control C and here Control Alt V, but only the values I'm choosing, not the all using source theme or not the complete format which is there. Okay, so you see, only the number got copied. Even the number format did not get copied. Did you notice that? See, this number format is percentage, but this number format is general. So only the values got copied. If I want to copy everything, including the number format, formula, values, comments, or whatever is there, everything you want to copy and paste same as they are. So you will use all using source theme. So guys, I hope this is done for now. Let us see if anything else remains in the options there. Control Alt V. So formulas, values, formats, comments and notes. Validation, we'll be dealing with it later on. All using source theme, all except borders, column widths, formulas and number formats, values and number formats. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. None means, of course, without any operation, you're copying it. Okay, and pasting it. That's for obvious. Skip blanks, transpose, paste, link. So we have done with everything now. Yeah, we are done with everything. Okay, so now I'll be meeting you in the next lecture. Till then, please keep studying, keep smiling, and take care. Bye.